Welcome to the finale of the holiday travel series, and I was traveling with my friend from Delhi to Rajasthan where she stays to visit her because she was also coming from a trip somewhere else, and we met in Delhi. So we met in September 2024 in Europe during our semester exchange, and we've been friends since then. 1 year later, and everything still felt the same, and I was so grateful for that. And I had to blur her face, guys, because I forgot to ask her for consent, and she's a really busy person. So I just said, hey, I don't have time, okay? And she doesn't have time. So enjoy the vlog. The Patrika Gate is a monument, and it's just so beautiful, and it's got free entry, and we saw a couple having a wedding shoot that night. I tell you, it was so magical. And I was having some mushroom something and garlic naan.
Ready for this.
What's this? Raita. Is it like yogurt? Okay.
I just want to be myself. Don't talk to nobody else. I want to be someone special.
Now, one fact about me is that I'm not a coffee person. I can go for months without having coffee, and I'd rather have rooibos tea, guys. But I must admit that this was the best coffee I've ever had, and I mean that with every fiber in my body. That was the best coffee I have ever had. I wanted to have another one and another one, but I told myself, girl, you don't even like coffee anyways. But I'm telling you, the coffee here was slapping. This is a very famous street, and this is where the markets are, where they sell original Rajasthani stuff. And it was just so amazing to see tourists from different countries. And mind you, it was the festive season, so it was very busy, but I had a blast because I got a few stuff. And this is the Hawa Mahal, also known as the Palace of Winds. It is a 5-story building with 953 windows, and it was built by the Maharaja or ruler of that time to allow the royal women to be able to see the street events without being seen. The palace also has great ventilation and air circulation, hence the name Palace of Winds. And the sky here was giving. I loved being a scooter girly for these days because the views were just amazing, and I would do this over and over and over again.
I don't want to be person to get away from my town. Start from fresh with a fundamental. I feel it right. I feel it right. I feel it right. I feel it right. I'm learning how to be a better version of you. And now I realize I'm talking to myself. Doesn't really need to be forever. Doesn't make you feel better. I feel it.
My favorite thing about traveling and trying new things is that I get to know myself a little bit better. So we visited the Jantar Mantar UNESCO World Heritage Site. It has 19 different instruments that measure time, that can track stars and predict eclipses. But I realized that as much as I'm a science girly, this is not my kind of science, girl. Like, he was speaking in English and all of that, but I was just not having it. I'm sorry. Not to forget that it was blazing hot, guys. I'm not even kidding.
I feel it right. I feel it right. I feel it I feel it right. I feel it right. I feel it right.
I know very well that we're not the only ones who have this kind of carpet in our house. Who would have thought that it was an actual work of art? Wow, guys, small world.
Think about the times you let me go, falling through the cracks, emotional. I struggle to see what your reasons are. Sitting in your balance, silence breaks my heart. Turn the key, used to be our getaway car. Now I only wanna get away from where we are. Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. No matter what I do, your heart is drifting out of reach. Head on the water, I'm swimming hard and trying to keep this alive. Gotta find my way to you.
I think this was my first time seeing a real mommy like this, and I don't know how I felt, guys. Like, and I had this video in my phone for so long, I just felt so awkward, but this was so interesting to me, honestly. All I was seeing here was priceless, priceless, priceless. Name the price, priceless. This jewelry looks so good, I kid you not. But was I wrong, guys? So these guys were having a Muppet or puppet show, I'm not so sure. I don't know why I was kneeling, it looks so awkward. But anyways, at the end of it, I said thank you and I left because they were just doing their thing. And now the other guy was like, why are you not paying? Why are you not paying? In my head, I was like, I'm not obliged to pay you any money and you have no entitlement to my money because you're just doing your thing. And there are millions of people watching what you're doing. Why don't you ask them? And then he started talking to my friend in Hindi and he started name calling her, telling her that you should teach your friend manners, how to be respectful, all because of my money. Excuse me.
Think about the times you let me go, falling through the cracks, emotional. Guys, dang it.
It's wearing a blanket. It's a jersey. You're so cute. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Not do anything.
So cute. Ah. They all look the same. They're so beautiful. I love horses with my entire existence and I've always loved them. And I'm telling you this, one day I'm going to be a horse owner and I will show you guys, I'm telling you. I visited Drastic twice. That is the first night when I was having Indian food when I arrived in Rajasthan, and then this night, my final night. In fact, it was a few hours before I left, and I had an amazing time. I loved their pasta. It was just so amazing. And at some point, my friend then got mushroom sauce after tasting mine. By the way, she's vegetarian, so yeah. everyone, it's your girl Sibusisograce, and you've come to the end of my Christmas holiday travel vlogs. Thank you so much to everyone who has stuck till the end. Right now, I'm still in Jaipur in Rajasthan, and I leave in exactly an hour for home. It's night time actually. I think it's around 8. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the support, for the love. And I hope this has stirred up the desire for you guys to also travel, especially if you're in India, to explore and enjoy life, guys. All right, bye. Guys, I know you can't hear me clearly and you can't see me actually, but I just got dropped off by the cab driver where the bus is gonna get me, and the cab driver is literally waiting for the bus to come, guys. Like, he's such a sweetheart. Yeah.